Hi, Andria W here. I'm going to talk a little bit about how, why, and what happened to get me into recovery. First, let me share that what happened over a series of years and years and years of a downward spiral. Submit myself to the point where I was living in degradation, where I didn't respect myself. Others didn't respect me. I had nowhere to go. I burnt all my bridges, and I was walking around. They say you enter by means of jails, institutions, and death. Well, I entered by jails and institutions, and I was walking around spiritually dead. So what happened was I got sick of me to the point where I couldn't even look in the mirror. Sick of me to the point where I didn't know where to go. Sick of me to the point where I began living and sleeping in abandoned cars and abandoned buildings, trying to steal, just to get one more. Using myself in all kinds of ways that I probably would have never did had I not been using drugs. Watching my mother die of cancer in my arms, the only thought on my mind was, I need one more. That's what got me into recovery. The surrender took place on the inside. On the inside, because I knew I was down and I cried out to God for help. My process, I got to recovery in jail, but my process started way before I got to jail. I was on probation and had been ducking and dodging and using fake names to get in and out of the jail system. But this one particular time, I went to try to, do what we do to get one more in the grocery store to steal, and I got caught. And this particular time when I got caught, the only thing that was on my mind at that time was I didn't want to be in jail. Well, but something else was speaking to me at that time, because in the midst of me thinking that and trying to break my wrist to get out the handcuffs, I surrendered and told the police what my full name was. I told them I was on probation and I was tired. So I can give you a whole bunch of horror stories about what happened. What happened to me is what happens to every woman that's out there by herself on the streets trying to get high. Horror and trauma. But what got to me is inside my soul. I knew if I didn't do something quick, I was gonna die. So that voice inside of me spoke. And I ended up in jail. And then I went to treatment. And then I got connected to recovery, because even then I wasn't sure I wanted to stop. In the back of my head, I was like, well, maybe I can do just one more, because I'm clean now. But something inside of me, a force within me, kept me going, because I never wanted to go through what I went through before. And that's what happened.